Hey guys, so I wanted to show you what I got from the Sephora savings event. Now they only do this twice a year, so I definitely wanted to take advantage of it. I don't buy high-end makeup very often because it's just not my budget. However, this event coincided with them opening a Sephora, like a standalone Sephora, not a Sephora in Kohl's, but a standalone Sephora in my neighborhood. So I went to the grand opening and I went in there and I started looking around and I kind of had an idea what I wanted, but I wanted to just look at everything anyway because, it was a brand new store. So as soon as I walked in the door, they handed me like a scratch ticket thing. And so I opened it up and it said that I could pick from the stuff that they had out on this table, and it was all Sephora brand stuff. So I picked out the Sephora Cream Lip Stain in the shade 119 Luxembourg, which is like a purpley mauve shade. And I haven't had one of these Sephora Cream Lip Stains in many, many years. I actually have this on my lips now so I could show you what it looks like. And I paired that with my e.l.f. Cream Glide Lip Liner in Mauve Aside. So that's what I have on my lips right now. And yeah, these smell so nice. But yeah, they go on beautiful and they're very opaque. And so that was my free gift for going to the grand opening of the store. So I go in there and I start looking around, and every display that I went to, because I wanted to really look at everything. I was so excited. I couldn't believe they were opening a store in my neighborhood. So every display I went to, somebody would come up to me and say, "Hi, can I help you?" Well, after about the fifth Sephora employee that did this, it was such a turnoff. And I appreciate that they want to help people, but I'm the kind of person that when I go to a store and I go shopping, I don't want somebody like hounding me, I'll say. And if I need help, I'll ask you for it. So I kind of was put off by that, and I ended up walking out of the store with nothing. However, I didn't want to miss out on the sale, so I just went back now. I'm actually recording this on the last day of the sale, which was Monday, April, where is the date? 14th was the last day of the sale. And so I went in there and here's what I got. I bought a Sephora eyeshadow single. These are very nice, you guys, and they're only $8. And then with the 30% off from the sale, I only paid $5.60. So I got the shade 209, and it's called Mocha Latte. It's just a matte brown, but I thought that this would be something quite versatile to add to my collection. I have 3 other Sephora eyeshadow singles that I have purchased over the course of the last couple of years, and yeah, especially for the price, they are very nice. So let me just show you that color. So it's like a warm matte brown. But yeah, I thought that would be a practical thing to get, and that's what it looks like blended out. But I sheared that out too much. I'm sure it's more pigmented than that. And so you get 30% off the Sephora collection stuff, but then I'm VIB at Sephora, even though I don't shop there that often, I'm VIB at Sephora. And so I got 15% off the things that weren't Sephora brands. So I only bought one thing because I'm not made of money. I really like Urban Decay eyeshadows. And so I got an Urban Decay eyeshadow single. Now I have 2 Moondust shadows in my collection now, and I have 1 regular eyeshadow. I have Tease. So I said I'm going to get something with color this time because you know me, I'm really into colorful makeup these days. So I got Freak, which is like an acid green. Oh, matches my nails. I didn't even plan it that way. Ooh, wow, that packs a punch. Okay. And here it is, sheared out. Oh, that's pretty. So, yeah, that's what I decided to get. I didn't want to go crazy and spend a bunch of money that I don't really have. So I just figured I would pick out a couple of things, one at 30% off and one at 15% off. But how convenient is that going to be, guys, that I'm going to have a Sephora not far from my house at all? Um, so, like, if it's a special occasion or something, like my birthday or Christmas or whatever, that's when I typically will get um, things from Sephora, like just as a special occasion type thing. I can't afford to shop at the store all the time. So, I just wanted to show you what I got from the Sephora event and tell you about the grand opening. But yeah, I had to go back today because there was hardly anybody in there because I was there when the doors opened this morning, which is a Monday. And so there was very few people that were in there. So I really could have looked around even more today, but I kind of had made up my mind from the last time that I went until today what it was that I wanted to get. So that's it, you guys. Thanks for watching. Hey, wait. Um, if you took advantage of the Sephora sale, what did you get? Let me know.